So, like many people, when COVID hit, it really kind of messed things up for me. And I ended up coming back to live with my parents here on this wonderful farm in the middle of Kansas. And I was able to get a nice job, fortunately. I was luckier than some people there. So I was able to work consistently, make a good living, not having to pay rent because I was living with my parents. So I had a ton of money and I really got back into Bionicle. And I just bought a ton of stuff because I didn't have to pay rent. I had very low expenses. Life was easy. And I just went insane on eBay. Looking back, it's like, oh my gosh, I went like way too far. But basically, I have just a ton of Bionicle and Lego stuff laying around here at my parents' house. And after COVID ended, well, I mean, not really after it ended, but toward the end of COVID, I moved to the Netherlands for various reasons that we don't really need to get into right now. But anyway, I had to leave behind a ton of my Lego parts because it's really expensive to transport a bulk quantity of Lego like this because it takes up a lot of space and it's when you have a lot of it, it's quite heavy. So I took the essentials with me, everything I needed to make the Toa factory, basically, and to just meet my mocking needs. But I'm back home for a couple weeks, so I'm revisiting my old Bionicle collection, and I brought an extra suitcase with me, and I'm just gonna pack as much of this stuff as I can into my suitcase and take it back with me. So yeah, that's basically it. That's kind of the story of how I got so many little plastic pieces, which are super important to me. And yeah, I guess that's it. We'll go ahead and just jump into the collection that I have here at my parents' house, and I'll mention a few of the things that are definitely going to be coming back home with me to the Netherlands. Gadunka, plant and energy elements, some 1x plates, some tiles in there. I really need these different 1x6, 8, 4, whatever plates. So this one will probably be coming home as well. Miscellaneous bricks and Bionicle parts. Miscellaneous G1 parts. Some Rockshi, some Bow Rock, some Toa. Also some Slizers or Robo Riders in there as well. Some decent parts, I'll put it in the maybe pile. A bag full of Tahunga parts. These will definitely be coming back to the Netherlands with me. Star Wars Ultra build sets. You can see Maul's in there, Obi-Wan's in there, Cody's in there, Jango Fett's in there. There might be some Vader parts as well, some Kylo Ren parts. Yeah, there's Kylo Ren's head deep in there. And I've been in a real Star Wars phase recently, so these are going to be coming back with me as well. All the parts for the Ninjago Skeleton Castle and the Bone Dragon. The Bone Dragon, I had already taken apart a bunch of this because it has such nice parts. So I think I'll probably be taking this back with me as well. X-Wing, I hope I have all the parts in here for this. A lot of translucent pieces in here, some masks, some droids. Ooh, some nice droids in there. And just a good mix of parts, some Technic bricks in there as well. This one has a lot of parts from mocks I was working on before I moved away. Not sure if it'll come back. I might cherry pick a few of the best parts from out of here. I know I saw Tahu's mask somewhere. Yeah, right there. I love this mask, so I might just grab that piece out and leave the rest of them here. Red, brown, and blue Bow-Rock. CCBS armor and Bow-Rock shields. Not sure why I grouped these pieces together, because I really want to take the Borak shields back. I don't know if I care about the CCBS armor right now. A bag of torsos. This one is Nadiki, Kreka, Likan, and I believe the Kikanalo as well. All the parts for Kikanalo. Not Scopio. That's somewhere else. Assorted wedges and slopes. CCBS limbs, plus a lot of Technic, Slicer, Roborider, and Matoran parts. Different kinds of Technic beams in there. Another interesting combination of parts. Ben 10 parts and hockey masks. And a brick separator. Assorted limb pieces, heads, masks, weapons, a lot of the Hero Factory heads, and some kind of non-traditional Bionicle masks. The Anika masks, and some of the Glatorian and Agori parts in there. Colorful bricks. Miscellaneous system and Bionicle bricks. All my Baraki heads are in the bottom here. I really want to bring this back just for the Baraki head, so maybe I'll fish those out. Pun. And maybe I'll take those with me. The other parts I don't really care about so much at the moment. Lots of black bricks and miscellaneous system and Bionicle parts. Feet, masks, brackets, heads, and some miscellaneous parts. Might be nice to have this for the Toa factory. Miscellaneous Bionicle parts. Most of these came from mocks that I dismantled when I moved. You can see that trans green tube piece. That's from one of my favorite mocks that I've ever made. Maybe I can flash an image of that. Feet. Bland colored bricks. Tahunga and Borak Va parts. A couple different Glatorian in here. Borak and Borak Call. I see red, blue, brown, green. I believe this is Ereshim. Most of them at least. I cannibalized some parts because he also had some nice parts. A mix of Toa Anika, Baraki, and Toa Mari. I see Elik, I see Karapar, Holly's in there. Pretty sure Nuparu. Yeah, Nuparu's in there as well. And Kongu Anika. Miscellaneous system and Bionicle. Some Turaga. Possibly all of the Turaga. Yeah, I think they're all in there. There's Nuju, Nukama, Vakama, Onua, Matau, and Wanua in there. Miscellaneous parts from mocks before the move. Armor pieces. Gorest and a Nui Rama. Not the Baranus. Different Rahi parts. I think that might be from one of the Nui Jaga. And I think both the Kane Ra and the Mwaka. Some Ninjago and Marvel sets. Max and Igor's in there. Iron Man's Workshop. Bionicle limbs. More Rahi parts. Nui Jaga, I think. Oh, I think one of the earlier ones was a Tarakava, not a Nui Jaga. Or maybe this is the Tarakava. I don't know. It's a Rahi. Miscellaneous system parts. Venom T-Rex. More Bionicle limbs. Miscellaneous parts from mocks that I took apart before the move. bricks and plates, more Glatorian, lots of plates. I'm in short supply of these back in the Netherlands, so I think I might take these. This was a mock of a TARDIS build, kind of inspired by Lego space, different kind of Lego space aesthetics. I think I'll take that. I've been wanting to get back to this mock and rebuild it for a while, so I'm going to probably take these parts with me so I can get back to working on that. Knight's Kingdom parts, some Toa Hordica, weapons. The Toa factory is in dire need of some more weapons, so a lot of these will be coming back. These are all parts from scrapped mocks. Technic bricks. These, I really need these, so these are 100% coming back with me. This one looks like parts for the Boxer and the Usani, Takanuva's bike. Lift arms, miscellaneous Technic sort of pieces, some vehicle pieces, and some hinge type pieces. Slopes, wedges, and arches. Some beach pieces, plus some miscellaneous CCBS and Bionicle. Earth tone bricks and plates. Variety of plates and bricks. I think this is pretty much all of the Toa Metru, plus some of the, what are they called? Norik and Iruni, the Toa Hage. Some wheels and miscellaneous system. Ninjago Jungle Dragon. Some Bear Magna vehicles and characters. Here's the Scopio. Miscellaneous Bionicle limbs. Projectiles, weapons, and weapons of mass destruction. Wedges, slopes, some ammo, and some miscellaneous parts. Large parts and parts that really I hardly ever use. Bear Magna creatures, vehicles, and characters. The Marauder, or the Bad Batch ship. Wheels and assorted big pieces. Some more Glatorian. Some assorted system pieces. The colors look like they're all fairly sorted out, so I wonder, these were probably from mocks from before the move. Assorted small system pieces. The Manus crabs. Missing a few pieces. Tower of Toa face. Technic Jango Fett. Tires and treads. More assorted large pieces. Weapons, weapons, weapons. Some Matoran, some Av Matoran, and Baki parts. Slopes and wedges. Bionicle minifigs. Container sort of pieces. Rakshi pieces. Some stickers too. Assorted Bionicle parts. I'm not sure what unifies these. They're just different Bionicle parts. Dark red slopes and bricks. A T-Rex and assorted CCBS, system, and Bionicle parts. Bear Magna vehicle. Borak Call specifically. Visorak and Toa Hordica. The This should be all the Paraka here. I see 1, 2, 3. Yeah, they're probably all in there. Assorted Bionicle sets. I think Takanuva's in here. Some of the Rahaga. Some of the Titans. I think Doom is in here. Some Nivok probably. And some Taraga. Some rebuilt Matanui Matoran. The only stars set I have. Sidorak. Early Rahi. I think Nui Rama, Nui Chaga maybe. Maybe some more Doom and Nivok parts. Lakuta possibly. There's a good mix of sets in here. Rakshi. 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 Ooh, Rakshi. Kitangu and Takanuva. I believe I have 2 of Takanuva. Assorted G2 masks. Metronui Matoran. Most, if not all of them. Also featuring a variety of Transformers, Iron Man, Bionicle books, and comic books. So as you can see, I've got a lot to draw from, and now I have the difficult task of picking what comes with me back to the Netherlands and what will stay here in Kansas for another year or so until I get a chance to come back and fill up another suitcase full of stuff. So this is definitely interactive. If you guys saw any things that you were like, oh my gosh, you should really take that with you. You could do something super cool with that. Let me know if you noticed any stuff that I should take back with me. Or any stuff that you're like, nah, that's garbage. You should just throw that away. Which I won't, of course, because that's blasphemy. But yeah, I'm very curious as to see what you guys think of this collection here. Oh, and by the way, don't worry. These guys are definitely coming home. And there will be some Tahunga-focused, Toa Factory-style episodes coming up here in the future. Because I have tons of these parts. I went absolutely crazy for them during the pandemic. And I was lucky enough to get a lot of pretty inexpensive bulk lots on eBay. So kind of very similar to what I do at the Toa Factory. There will, in the near future, in the next, well, it won't be soon because I'm on vacation for several weeks. But keep your eyes peeled because there will be a little Tahunga factory coming out at some point in the near future. And you know what? I've committed to like sorting all these colors out. So the video is over right now. But if you guys just want to watch me finish sorting these parts, which I'm finding it like extremely satisfying. So feel free to stick around for a little bit longer. And there you have it. And here's your reward for sticking all the way to the end. Hi everybody, this is Kotam, and he is the Matoran mascot of this channel, of the Tahunga factory that is going to be happening imminently. And he's the mascot of life and all things good and happiness. And thank you for watching.